Mhm. That's what that. Okay, the floor is yours. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna start off the December 3rd meeting with Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This evening, we're going to hear the applications in order in which they were advertised or on the agenda list as you saw walking in. If you haven't signed in, please do so now. In the event of emergency, we have two exits. You can go directly across and outside or around each corner and back out the entrances you may have come in from the parking lot. All right, my name is Beth Mossworth. I am acting chairperson this evening. I am going to call the roll of attendance. Robert Peckham, chairman, is absent. John Miglerini is absent. Christian Chamberlain.
Here.
Heather Robinson.
Present.
Timothy Harrington.
Present.
Aaron Lehman.
Present.
Thank you. May I have a motion in regards to the meeting minutes for November?
Yes, Madam Vice Chair, in regards to the meeting minutes for November 5th, 2025, I move to approve.
Second.
Seconded by Chris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So carried. All right, we're going to start off with application 2025-096 for Takur Lakota. No, okay, well, we're going to put that one aside for now. Then we're going to go to 2025-097 for Peta Nepal. Come forward, state your name and address for the record. And if there's anything you want to highlight in regards to the application that you are here for this evening in regards to the fence.
Hello, my name is Peter Nepal. I live in 80 Haywood Street, West Center, New York 14586 is my address. I did applications to install a vinyl fences of 6 feet on like in 3 sides of my property. That is like for the safety. I have a parents who are like 82 years. My mom is 82 and my dad is 90. He'll be 92 by the end of this month. And they have like dementia and like Alzheimer's disease. So in order to keep them safe, so for their safety, so like I just wanna like enclose my property so that they won't walk out or like to the road or something like that, just in order to prevent injury and like other complications.
So just to clarify, you're only doing 3 sides of your property with a fence?
Yeah, I have like another side. I have like a fence already there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is why I just have like
It was
yeah, so it will get
essentially-
input that way.
Okay. No further questions.
So one of the things we have to consider is the impact to the character of the neighborhood. And so zoning laws dictate that if you're on a corner lot, you can only have 3 feet. My question would be, in order to achieve your objective, which you've described, couldn't you have 6 feet on the sides that are not facing the street and then 3 foot on the side that is facing the street, Longton Place Street? Therefore, having an enclosed fence, but only 3 feet on one side to comply with code. Right, mixed height, basically.
Do you feel that your parents would still be safe behind a 3-foot fence?
So like you were saying that 3 feet.
3 feet high, would your parents still be safe if you were to keep
It's
one
like,
side
I
of it?
think it's like a little more for them, like, there might be chances of crossing, like, or tripping over.
So Longton Place, that street on
Yeah.
that side, if that were 3 feet tall, wouldn't that provide a barrier to stop them from leaving the parcel? While the rest of it is the tall 6 feet for visual privacy?
Or do you think that that would be an unsafe
I think it'll
situation?
be like an unsafe situation, still, like, because like 3 feet is like a low
Mhm.
high. So like that might, like, if they try to reach, or like try to go, like try to reach something beyond that, or like they may be able to trip it.
Immediately across from your street, it looks like your neighbor has a fence and they are a corner lot. Do you know how tall that fence
That
is?
is a 6 feet.
It is.
Theirs is
6 feet.
6 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think-
My like next right across Longton, like we are like two corner lot. The other side, like opposite side of like Longton has a 6 feet tall
I think
fence. So
behind you is also, no, it might be 3 feet.
there's I think a 4 feet. Like it's a wire fence. Like it's not a banal. It's like a metal
Yeah.
fence.
Is there a reason that you want it so close to the sidewalk, as opposed to closer to the house?
I can move like if I have to, little backward, away from the sidewalk.
Let's visualize this together. If a car were on Hayward's Heath and turning left, right, so around your parcel,
Yeah.
would a 6 foot fence block their view and make it unsafe for them to turn left?
No,
No.
it won't, because it will be like I'm not putting all the way in the front. I'm just putting in the towards the back corner of my house, so it will have enough space for them to visualize it.
Yeah, based on what I saw, I agree with that.
And if it is like too close to the sidewalk, I can move little down.
Have you spoken to your neighbors about this project?
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
like
What is their feedback?
they don't have any, like they're okay with doing it.
On the plan, you do show out the layout of the fence. What you don't show is where there will be gates, if there's any gates. Do you intend? to have
There will be
gates?
2 gates, like the one that is like not it is the long turn from my house to the like a long turn side. There will be in the middle one, and the one will be on the opposite side, where it goes in the middle from my house to the next neighbor fence. It is in the
And with the layout of the fence and the gates, will you be able to access your backyard with any equipment or
yeah.
property that you want to
It
get
will be
into?
like a 5 foot wide
Okay.
door.
Are there any other questions from members of the board? Is there anyone in the audience that wishes to speak in regards to this application? This application is closed.
Madam Vice Chair, with regard to application number ZBA 2025-097 for an area variance, I move to approve as follows. Whereas the zoning board has duly advertised and held a public hearing, has considered all relevant information, and has considered the potential benefit to the applicant versus the potential detriment to the neighborhood or community in relation to such variance. Therefore, be it resolved that the zoning board of appeals makes the following findings of fact. The variance will not result in an undesirable change to the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. Although on a corner lot, only one side of the fence will be on a street side, and a 6 foot fence in this location will not create a line of sight problem for passing traffic at this intersection. The variance cannot be achieved by some other feasible alternative. The goal is to create a safe environment for seniors and the family. A shorter fence was considered, but determined to be insufficient. The variance requested is not substantial. This parcel just happens to be on a corner, and 6 foot for the entire fence is needed to accomplish the objective. The variance will not have a negative effect on physical or environmental conditions. It's only a fence, and similar fences are prevalent in this neighborhood. The difficulty related to the variance was not self-created, as the intention is to increase security for the family while they utilize their backyard. And be it further resolved that based upon the above findings, the zoning board of appeals hereby approve the variance as presented.
I'll second.
Seconded by Heather. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Approved. You're all
Thank you.
set.
Good
Have a
evening.
good evening.
All right. Application 2025-098 for Molly McCormick.
Hello.
Hello,
Please just state your name and address for the record.
my name is Jeffrey Kobler, representing the McCormick family at 6 Gatehouse Way.
Thank you. Do you have anything you want to highlight about this application?
No man.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking to basically enhance the property and also add the covered porch. Correct.
Can you give us a little bit of description, sorry,
Go ahead.
description of the aesthetics of the front porch, what type of materials? It looks like it's gonna have an overhang. Is it gonna match the house?
Correct. It will be pressure treated decking
Okay,
with vinyl railing
okay,
with a small gate at the entranceway coming from the driveway up onto the porch.
okay,
And then the overhang is just going to be your basic uh, architectural asphalt.
perfect.
You mentioned there's gonna be a small gate, so will there be steps leading up to the porch?
It's low enough that it will be a step up
Okay,
from the ground. It won't be actual extra steps.
okay.
Okay.
So this is just to give relief to weather on the,
Yes, they
Right.
just want the ability to sit out there with their dogs and enjoy the front view of their home.
Just porch.
Okay. Hence
Hence the
the
gate.
gate. Yep. I had a feeling it was something that kids or dog. Okay.
Will there be any additional lighting attached to the porch itself, or is that staying on the house?
But it's the same.
No further questions.
does anyone on the audience wish to speak in regards to this application? This application is closed.
Madam Vice Chair, with regard to application number ZBA 2025-098 for an area variance, I move to approve as follows. Whereas the zoning board has one, duly advertised and held a public hearing, two, has considered all relevant information, and three, has considered the potential benefit to the applicant versus the potential detriment to the neighborhood or community in relation to such variances. Now therefore be resolved, the zoning board of appeals makes the following findings of fact. The variance will not result in an undesirable change to the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. The addition of a covered porch, front porch, will enhance the curb appeal of the applicant's home. The variance cannot be achieved by some other feasible alternative. The variance is needed in order to ensure the covered porch is safe and properly supported. The variance requested is not substantial. The applicant is seeking a total relief of 7 feet, which is a 14% reduction from the existing front setback requirements. The variance will not have a negative effect on physical or environmental conditions. The addition will contribute to the overall aesthetic of the property and surrounding neighborhood. It will be completed in a manner taking into account environmental considerations on the property. And the difficulty relating to the variance was self-created due to the applicant's desire to enhance the comfort, functionality, and look of the property. And be it further resolved that based upon the above findings, the zoning board of appeals hereby approves the variance as presented.
Do I have a
I'll second.
seconded by Tim? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
night.
Good evening.
If your application is finished, you can go if you would like. You're welcome.
Stay.
Application 2025-099 and 100 for Unifer Manufacturing. Just state the name and address for record.
Yes, good evening. It's Paul Dudley from ID Sign Systems. We're the sign fabricator.
Thank you. Do you have anything you want to highlight in regards to these signs?
Well, I'll But David Hamilton.
Yeah, this is David Collins with Hamilton Stern Construction. We're here for 755 Jefferson Road, for manufacturing.
I'm going to talk about the line.
Sure. Yeah, so we're the construction manager for expansions ongoing at Unither Manufacturing. The desire for the sign is in conjunction with a project that we've been building for the last year, which expands the south side of the site, adding about 150 to 200 manufacturing jobs for the area. And this sign would give recognition for the building and the site on the south side facing Strassenberg Drive, which they currently do not have.
Thank you. Is there an entrance there for that sign to be of benefit?
Yes. Yeah, there's an entrance off of Strassenberg Drive.
So that would help identify what they're turning into.
Yes.
You show the sign in a night rendering looking like it will be lit. Is it intended to leave on 24 hours or will it shut off at night at some point?
It will be, I know it'll be tied in with the daylighting circuit, so it'll be tied to all the lighting on the site. So when it's dark, it'll be lit throughout the night.
Do you know if the facility is open 24 hours or is it will it be closed at a certain point?
The facility runs 24 hours a day.
Okay.
So on the south side of the building, is that going to be, I mean, do you anticipate it being the main entrance to getting to this position?
No, the main entrance is off of Jefferson Road. It's about a 39-acre site in Henrietta,
Yeah, I know it's huge.
which is abnormal. So just helps give recognition on the south side of the site. You could be driving by and not realize, what this building even is. And I think Unither wants to help increase their brand awareness in the area as well.
Mhm.
Is there any future intention of putting a sign closer to Strassenberg Drive near the entrance there?
Not that I know of at this time, but there are future expansion plans for the site that Unither is aware of, but they haven't developed fully yet.
Are there any further questions from members of the board?
No.
Anyone want to speak in regards to this in the audience? No? This application is closed.
Yes, Madam Vice Chair, with regard to application number ZBA 2025-99 and 100 for an area variances, I move to approve as follows. Whereas the zoning board has duly advertised and held a public hearing, has considered all relevant information, and has considered the potential benefit to the applicant versus the potential detriment to the neighborhood or community in relation to such variances. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the zoning board of appeals makes the following findings of fact. The variances will not result in an undesirable change to the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. The property at which the addition will be built is in a commercial area where other buildings have multiple signs on the building and on site. The variances cannot be achieved by some other feasible alternative as the building is set back from the road. So this is the only feasible way to clearly identify employees, the business from the south side of the building and from the access road. The variances requested is not substantial as the applicant is only asking for one more additional signage and 5 square feet of relief. The variances will not have a negative effect on physical or environmental conditions. The difficulty relating to the variance was self-created as the applicant is putting an addition on and needs the additional signage to properly identify the business and show brand awareness. And be it further resolved that based upon the above findings, the zoning board of appeals hereby approve the variances as presented.
I'll second.
Seconded by Chris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. You're all set.
All right, have a good
Thank you for
evening.
your time. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Eric, do we hear 096 in absentia or do we hold it over?
I would hold it over.
That's the best.
That's the best since they're not here.
They're not here and gives
Good.
them an opportunity maybe to be contacted of.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
They're not online, are they?
No, if they were online,
Approve it. I mean,
I think, does this board feel comfortable,
hearing it in
discussing
their absence.
096 in the absence of the applicant?
Did anyone get a chance to talk to them?
I didn't really get a very good connection when I called,
It's a small
but
request. It looks
so
like.
I think that
30
maybe
additional square feet.
in the best interest of the resident, maybe we could perhaps.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, I have no problem with it.
Okay.
You can hear it in their
Yeah.
absence. Sure.
Can I pull that back?
Yeah, I have no issue. I just more curiosity of why they went with the bigger size after they got the permit.
Or they just miscounted the size or
Oh, they
something.
already
It
got.
still is pretty small.
Yeah.
30 square feet.
20 square feet.
Right.
So 30 square feet is greater is needed for me. So basically they decided they needed a bigger shed. They
They
didn't really
were,
give much in the written application, so there's no other feasible way to achieve it. Looks like a permit was issued for a 10 by 12, which is 120 square feet, where a 10 by 16 was installed.
I do kind of want to know what happened.
Right, but in the overall, is that going to change too
Nope.
much? Okay,
No,
so-
and
No.
it is,
Prove it. Merry Christmas.
it looks like it is by a above ground pool. So my assumption by looking at that was that they need it for storage
Right.
purposes that either relate to lawn or the pool.
Yeah.
So with regard to the application ZBA 2025-096 for an area variance, I move to approve as follows. Whereas the zoning board has 1, duly advertised and held a public hearing, 2, has considered all relevant information, and 3, is considering the potential benefit to the applicant versus the potential detriment to the neighborhood or community in relation to such variances. Now, therefore it be resolved that the zoning board of appeals makes the following findings of fact. The variance will not result in an undesirable change to the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. The additional 30 square feet of shed installed still blends with others in the neighborhood. The variance cannot be achieved by some other feasible alternative. The shed offers the best solution to storage needs. The variance is not substantial. The variance will not have a negative effect on the physical or environmental conditions. The difficulty related to the variance was not self-created, and be it further resolved that based upon the above findings, the zoning board of appeals hereby approve its variance as presented.
I'll second.
Seconded by Heather. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried. All right, and with that, I say we adjourn this meeting and, sorry, Mr. Stafford, please.
Mike Stafford, Henrietta Town Board. With this being the last meeting in 2025, I'd like to thank all of you for all your service for this year and past years. So thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
And I did want to put on record that we're gonna miss you, Beth.
Well, I will miss you all, and I may surprise you one evening, show up and ask a ton of questions. Especially those 3-pager, 4-pager ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna come for a variance?
Yeah, you could be our first 1,500 square foot shed with no offset.
Challenge accepted. And with that, I adjourn at 7:25.
And with that, the 2025 season has come to an end.
Mhm.